Yo, what up, a-holes? Thank you for tuning into the Holistic A-Hole podcast. My name is Erik Levi, and I'm the Holistic A-Hole, the mommy blogger with balls, the inconvenient truth of health. Thanks so much for tuning back here to the Holistic A-Hole podcast, where I want to talk about CrossFit for a minute because I have started doing CrossFit. I finally sacked it up, went and joined a CrossFit gym here in my neighborhood, and next month, or maybe the month after, maybe it's a little Christmas episode or Hanukkah episode, I'll talk some more about why I started doing CrossFit. But I'm doing CrossFit now. I should actually clarify, I'm not really doing CrossFit. I'm doing something that eventually will be CrossFit. And I did want to mention, like, the number one thing I've learned from doing CrossFit, the little bit that I've done of it, which is I am a huge pussy. I don't know what I'm doing out there. I've been working out for a long time, basically just doing like standard dude meathead workouts, the bench, the shoulders, squats. I've been doing more kind of like superset stuff where I'm like jumping from one thing to the next, which is like kind of CrossFit-y. But man, like I went to a weightlifting class today, and I gotta say my CrossFit gym is really cool. And I like the vibe. Like, I've made fun of CrossFit a lot. I've made fun of CrossFit on stage. But man, it really is cool. The vibe there is cool. The community, everyone's really friendly and helpful. And goddamn, I got schooled. I'm getting schooled every day I go there. I was really like going in. I wasn't going in like a macho dude or like trying to show anybody up. I got nothing to prove. I'm not, trying out for the Dallas Cowboys or anything, but I just want to be strong and jacked and, cut and lean and all that stuff. So that's why I like CrossFit, because it's a lot of like high intensity workouts. And at the end of every workout, you're just done. And I'll tell you, dude, I'm getting schooled by every single person in that class. Everybody. I mean, like people that you would look at just like walking down the street, like, look at that piece of crap right there. Or, look at that girl, like she's cute, she's like tiny, she's got like nice little, shoulders or whatever. And dude, all of them are just schooling me. And I mean, like today we were doing these snatches, snatch and squats and hang snatch and power snatch and clean and jerks, and I can't do any of this shit. I mean, it's not even that I can't even do it, it's like I can't even put my body in the right positions to do this stuff, and it just makes me so mad that I've spent so many years just working out with these dumb meathead lifts only to get to a point where I'm trying to do functional movements that will make me strong for like in like a caveman kind of way. God, who knows? I mean, look, when am I ever gonna need the bench press, right? Or curls. But man, like if I gotta save, my wife and my most precious worldly belongings from a burning building, I gotta know how to do a snatch. I gotta power clean, man. Like every time I go to the grocery store, if I'm pulling up like a heavy jug of water or something, I'm power cleaning, baby. And man, I am a huge pussy. And if CrossFit has taught me nothing else, it has just given me a nice, fresh slice of humble pie in my life, like to the point where like today everyone was doing snatches, and I mean there's like these little hot petite girls, you would never think anything of. I mean, they're racking weights on the full-on Olympic bars, like 25s on each side, which might not seem like a lot, but to this a-hole, I couldn't even do the bar. To the point where the coach had to put me like against the rack with like a PVC pipe, and I just sit there and freaking snatch and squat like a 3-ounce PVC pipe for like 15 minutes. And then and then I was like squatting the bar by itself. Like I just felt like, man, every fear I've ever had about a workout class, about being that guy who is just like in the corner, who can't like do anything. Like, that was me, and it's gonna be me for probably a couple weeks until I figure this thing out. So I guess the lesson to take away from this is never get ahead of yourself. It's like every once in a while, man, just do a thing that just completely humbles you and puts you in like that straight up idiot beginner mode, and it really makes you appreciate kind of more of the little things, and just makes you reevaluate stuff. And I feel like it is such a it's such a what is it, analogous to life, that it's like, man, sometimes like you get ahead of yourself. I'm a very cocky person at times, and I think I just need to take a step back at times and just be like, okay, well, I'm not that dude that I think I am. I have to be a little bit more humble, and that's what CrossFit's doing. So I'll get more to CrossFit when I got some more bandwidth, but I promise you, a-holes, an episode every day in October, and gosh darn it, I'm going to do it, even if it's a 30-second podcast. I'm really stretching the boundaries here, but thanks so much for listening. If you haven't done this yet, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Go on right there in your phone, leave the podcast a 5-star review on your Apple Podcast player or iTunes, or go join the Holistic A-holes Facebook group on Facebook, or like the Holistic A-hole Facebook page, or go and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all Holistic A-hole. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.